Hello. I need to stop. Like, actually, I can turn up the volume and, like, not be so close to the mic. Salutations and greetings. Hello and welcome back to this channel. I'm currently kind of reconstructing my channel. I actually don't know what the hell I want to do. Speaking of my channel, I posted a poll. I'm thinking about changing my name to Gem the Hobbit. I think that's a fire name. That's just me. I think that name is great. Amazing. But I want y'all opinions. What y'all think about Gem the Hobbit? Because basically Gemini, you know, that's a cool name, whatever, but I'm literally getting bored. Let's see, what else? I'm streaming less and less on Twitch now. I don't like streaming like that, like I used to anymore. I just rather record, really. Who the hell is in front of my door? Say hello to the dog. The dog, say hello to... They can't see you. Say hello. Mwah. But anyways, we got the bonnet on. We got the robe on today, too. What are we watching today? Today, we are watching overrated movies I hate be like. And I seen that, there's Titanic. Good movie, though. How is it overrated? It's a good movie. Harry Potter. Yawn, I'm not gonna lie. I find Harry Potter boring. Like, the movie's boring. But the concept is good. I like the concept of Harry Potter. I just can't sit and watch how many Harry Potter's movies? Like, I don't know, like 3, 4? I can't sit through them. If you're new, hello, subscribe, like the video, share, and comment down below what other videos I should watch next. Give me some suggestions, bro. Like, I don't be knowing what I be wanting to watch sometimes. Follow all my socials in the description, and also check out my shorts. I be posting clips, gaming clips on my shorts, also on my TikTok and Instagram too, but you know, also check out my shorts too. This is a long intro, so let's watch.
It takes strength, my friends, to speak out when no one else will speak, to say what no one else is willing to say. This is a fact for many aspects in life, and movies are no different.
It also depends on the subject too, and what, you know, like there's some things that you can definitely keep to yourself.
I know everyone watching can relate to sitting around a group of friends or family and silently holding your tongue while they glaze a movie that in all reality was absolute cheeks. But you don't have to.
What's a movie that I think is very overrated that everybody likes? I can't think of one. Something would pop up in my head. Something. I don't know. Is that Homelander?
Worry anymore, my brethrens, because I have arrived to do that for you. Loved movies that I hate. I am no stranger to controversial movie opinions. If I think a movie is booty, I will not hesitate to say so. And I've seen too much propaganda to ignore it any further. There isn't much else to say. I will do what needs to be done. Bring it on in the comments.
Subscribe, please.
Yeah, go subscribe. What?
No, don't. Oh.
I don't...
Titanic might be the most overrated movie of all time. I don't care what any of you say. First of all,
it's not a bad movie. I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, not my favorite movie, but it's a good movie.
3 hours and 15 minutes.
That's how long the movie is? Avengers Endgame was shorter than that. What?
There is just zero reasons why I should be sitting down for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Just crash the boat. Just crash it. Titanic starts with Celine Dion in my ears and people scounging the wreckage of the Titanic. These dudes right here are doing some Blair Witch narration of the wreck. You see, like in many things in life, there's only one reason most people do anything. And it's for that sweet moolah. After they find this vault in the debris of the most famous sunken ship of all time, it's payday, my friends. We cut to a whole lot of nothing. Well, I wouldn't say that because they do find a painting of a woman.
Yo, Charlie with short hair?
Cut to a whole lot of nothing. Well, I wouldn't.
That is like... Well, this is like OG Twitch. Like, look at the OG Twitch setup for like... From like a couple years ago. Him with short hair is crazy. I haven't seen that in eons. He look good with long hair though. Just saying.
say that because they do find a painting of a woman wearing just what they're looking for. This takes us to Grandma, who recognizes the woman in that painting. This, of course, is because it's her. We transition to Rose getting flown out to sea as she looks over the artifacts recovered from her room. This is when she begins to go into story mode. We get a sweet cross-dissolve to 1912, where we meet a young Rose and her family. Leonardo Jack is playing poker with these fools that bet their tickets. Well, in hindsight, not really foolish. And of course, Jack and his friend make it just in time. The ship sails off. We cut to Rose at dinner, where you can obviously tell that she does not fuck with her fiance Cal. After she bails on this dinner, Jack lays eyes on Rose for the very first time. Rosie is a really
on some love at first sight. I'm not gonna lie, that love at first sight bullshit. It's just corny to me, because how you love somebody first glance, bro? Be for real. Also, we got Chihuahua rats right here. With Pampa. She on her period. So we put Pampa with panty liner on her. Yeah, you on your period, huh? Oh, you on your period. You on your period. You on your...
unhappy with her life, so much so that she's ready to plunge towards the great abyss. I'm telling you, Rose, just give it a few more.
Yo, that's like the worst way to go, is being out at sea at night. You know how black it is outside when you're out at sea? I went cruising twice, okay? It is pretty dark, and to jump off the boat at night, that's so scary, bro. Well, jumping off the boat in general is just scary. I'm terrified of, like, the sea. If I'm, like, swimming in it, if I'm on the boat, then I'm chilling, I'm good, you know? That is the worst way to go, because you don't know what the hell is in that water. Especially on a cruise ship, where, like, almost, like, probably every night, they, like, wash out the waste and stuff, and sharks be, like, following and eating literal shit. You're gonna be part of that meal too. Imagine being part of a meal with shit, bro. Like, you're being eaten along with shit. Imagine you're getting eaten alive and then shit just go in your mouth.
Hours, okay? Jackie boy talks her off the ledge, but not before she almost falls off it. Jack pulls her over, a little misunderstanding goes on, and all is forgiven once Rose sets the story straight. Plus, Jack gets a dinner out of it. Cal attempts to buy Rose's love with the heart of the ocean, but jewelry versus prime Leonardo DiCaprio, that poor bastard never stood a chance. We once again get a cross dissolve to Rose and Jack chopping it up, spinning off the boat and unintentionally meeting Rose's mom, Molly, plus a bunch of other ladies that I don't remember the name of.
I gotta change my position real quick, bro. My back is killing me.
At dinner, Jack is not only surviving the blitz from high society, but is wiping the floor with them. Jack secretly invites Rose out to a real party as they dance and drink and schmooze, carrying on to the next morning, where Cal receives intel that Rose was at this party and does not respond well to it. Plus, Mama Rose reminds her that this marriage is the only way their family name can...
I'd be damned, honestly. I'd be damned. If I'm eating dinner with somebody, it doesn't even have to be a guy, with somebody, and they get mad and just start making a whole hissy fit, throwing our food on the ground, on the floor, I'm beating your ass. I'm really beating your ass, because not only did you ruin my good food, you ruined my good food. I'm being so dead ass. Don't ever play with my food, bro. I'm a big bag. Holy shit.
And survive due to their wealth being a big fat lie. Oh, and Rose is forbidden from seeing Jack again. Yeah, okay. We are now with Jack and Rose, where Jack goes on this whole teary-eyed speech, and Rose has to do what must be done for the safety of her family, leaving this dude she's known for like 2 days in the wind. However, in the very next scene, Rose has changed her mind, and we get the I'm flying Jack scene, and smooches are being smooched. This takes us to the present, and then immediately back to the past, where Jack is drawing Rose like a French girl. Rose and Jack get chased down into the stomach of the Titanic, where it gets steamy. They decide to run away together once the ship docks, and their love will be talked about for ages to come. And then the ship blows up. Only the builder of the Titanic knows that this bitch is about to go down under, and the lifeboats cannot save everyone. And let me just tell you this, my friends. Had I been on the Titanic, I would...
Why didn't they... Okay, so... And you know what? It was, what? Back in the In the 1700s. Yo, never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Oh, be in that lifeboat. Trust me, I'm fighting everyone. No one is safe. Men, women, children, I don't care. Anyways, Jack is handcuffed into this room. Rose refuses to get into a lifeboat without Jack and drops this absolute banger on Cal bitch ass.
I'd rather be his whore than your wife.
Ooh!
Everyone is attempting to aboard the lifeboats, but they just don't want it enough. You gotta get in there. Jack and Rose make it above, and Cal gets Rose onto a lifeboat so that she can live. But she loves Jack just too much and hops back onto a sinking ship.
I'm sorry, Jack. See you later, bro. I be down, bro. I would, yo, nah.
Oh, huh? You gotta feel bad for Cal bitch ass right here. You do all of this, give up a seat that could have been yours to your fiance, and she gives it back up to be with another dude. That's just unlucky. Just look at this.
I couldn't go. I couldn't go, Jack.
Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out.
I honestly might be able to understand up in the canon on these two right here. I suppose Bro Chachino does get the last laugh because he LARPs being a father to this random child in order to sneak his way onto a lifeboat. That's what I'm talking about, Cal. That's a good play. The ship goes full vertical, catching a whole bunch of bodies along the way. As the ship plunges into the water, Jack and Rose find a nice little door. The whole door debate. Now, I'm not saying that Jack couldn't have fit on the door, but we do see that it's not able to support the weight of both of them. However, you're telling me this is the only floating debris that can fit a human on it? That's some bullshit.
That
After
is some
some
bullshit.
time, the rescue boats are sent out to find any and all survivors. Rose, luckily enough, was still breathing. Jack, however, was not. In fact, he got turned into a Sub-Zero fatality. Rose is rescued, Cal made it out, that's what I'm talking about, and we are once again back in the present as the movie ends with Rose chucking the heart of the ocean, aka millions of dollars, back into the sea.
Girl, ooh.
Listen, I like some of the Harry Potter movies. Now granted, I'm not in the vast majority that glazes Harry Potter to no end, but I do like it. However, from an outsider's perspective, the ending of Harry Potter was kind of cheeks. No bias in my words. I told y'all, I will say what needs to be said. We begin this one looking at the Dementors surrounding Hogwarts. Snape is in this window, hallway. What is this? This opening structure was simply made for aura farming. This close-up takes us right to the title card as Harry is pouring one out for Dobby, who died in the last movie. Harry and the extras are hanging out in this safe house where they are deciding on what to do next. They need to pick up the Horcrux hunt, so they convince this goblin to help them sneak into Bellatrix's vault for the...
Yeah, I don't remember any of this. I'm not gonna lie. This looked like one of my exes.
price of one Gryffindor sword. The deal is made. Hermione uses shapeshifting magic to make herself look like Bella, and now we're in the bank where they puff a fart into the...
Oh, I know that place. That's a Universal,
head goblin's face, find the Horcrux, and free a dragon that they used to escape. Baltimore is not happy about this, and after some time, they bail into the water where Harry starts tweaking out, seeing visions of Ravenclaw and Voldemort. This means another Horcrux is located within the walls of Hogwarts. But of course, he can't go there, considering Snape, the Death Eaters, and pretty much everyone in London is looking for one Mr. Potter. So they meet up with Dumbledore's brother, Aberforth, which he's not a fan of his brother, and tells Harry that going to Hogwarts is a doomed mission. But the movie's got a movie, so obviously this painting in this very room is a secret passage into Hogwarts, and Neville pops up leading them throughout the cave. We cut to the students of Hogwarts in pure bliss to see the trio again. This is too much glaze. A standing ovation? Come on, man. Anyways, Harry tells the...
Didn't, like, almost everybody at Hogwarts, like, hated Harry or something? Wasn't that, like, I don't know. I don't know.
The crew that a Horcrux is located in Hogwarts and needs their help to find it. Of course, Luna is the only one brainstorming ideas, but everyone keeps ignoring her. You're gonna piss me off. There's like a 95% chance that she's dead on the money. This reunion is interrupted as Snape knows that motherfucker Harry is near and ordered all the students to meet up at once. Snape gives out a very elongated speech claiming
look
that
like
anyone
Farquaad.
harboring knowledge of Harry, well, I'll just let him say it.
Will be treated as equally guilty.
Harry doesn't give not 1, 2, 3, or 4 fucks about that and steps forward with a one-liner. All of the members of the Order Aurifarm, as they walk through this big-ass door, were they waiting there the whole time? Anyways, Harry spills the beans about Dumbledore's death and McGonagall beats the snot out of Snape, forcing him to flee, successfully taking back Hogwarts. Well, until Voldemort starts ASMRing in all of the people's ears, saying to hand over Harry Potter and no one else will be harmed. He gives them 1 hour, but McGonagall is not one to back down. She sends all of the Slytherin students to the dungeons, and the rest of the houses get prepared for war. Imagine being a brand new student, getting assigned to Slytherin by that fuck-ass hat, and now you're in the dungeons. That's fucked up!
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty interesting. I have eaten my words. Harry Potter kind of do look interesting. At least this one. I don't know about the other ones. I know for a fact I tried to actually sit and watch it was the first Harry Potter movie. Yeah, I just got bored. I got bored. But this one looks pretty cool, so.
Luna comes in clutch once again during this franchise and tells Harry to talk to the dead to find out where the lost Ravenclaw Horcrux is at. Harry finds this ghost who gives him a riddle, and long story short, Harry finds the Horcrux. Voldemort and his gang are blasting spells at the barrier, and Ron and Hermione use the Basilisk Fang to destroy the Horcrux from Bellatrix's vault. Ron and Hermione get to smooching, Neville blows up this bridge, and Draco plus whoever these two dudes' names are foil the destruction of another Horcrux as Ron and Hermione have teleported to Harry, saving him just in time. This fire snake shows up claiming the lives of one of the randoms, and Harry saves Draco because of reasons unknown. After Harry stabs the Ravenclaw Horcrux, there is only one left, Voldemort's personal snake. Through mind movie magic, Harry knows exactly where the two of them are as this dude in Voldemort's army catches a Hall of Fame stray. We are now with Snape, Harry, and friends, and Voldemort as Snape gets slimed out. Harry saves his tears, and this is when we finally learn the truth. Snape was never the bad guy. In fact, Dumbledore was kind of a dick, but an even more what the fuck moment than this is the fact that Harry Potter himself is a secret Horcrux containing a piece of Baldy's soul. Voldemort calls out Harry Potter to throw up the Dukes in a fair one. Harry dies, comes back to life, Neville murks the snake Horcrux, and Voldemort gets Thanos snapped out of existence. The movie ends with the wizarding world safe, and 19 years later, Harry gives his son the worst name of all time.
Albus Severus Potter.
What? Forrest Gump? That is a good movie. What? Forrest Gump? You know what? Let's see what he has to say.
You all know Forrest Gump. Everyone and their mothers have seen this dude hauling ass and sitting on benches. And I really don't think Forrest Gump is the worst movie ever. But winning Academy Awards for doing the same thing for 2 hours of my chud life, I won't stand for it. We begin Forrest Gump looking at the title card. This is already a bad start. We cut to Mr. Gump picking up feathers and making small talk with people on the bus bench. Do not let me get off my 9 to 5 and some random dude starts talking to me and offering me chocolate. Just kidding, I am not.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm taking that milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. Definitely white chocolate. Mint chocolate, definitely. Also, mint chocolate is really good. I know a lot of people don't like mint chocolate, but you know, it's also pretty good. But I don't know about mint chocolate, like mint ice cream, mint chocolate ice cream. I don't know about that one.
Talking to me and offering me chocolate. Just kidding, I am not employed. Anyways, Forrest here starts going on this whole spiel about his mother, which takes us to little Forrest at the doctor's. You see, my bro Chachino's back is all types of fucked up. And to be honest, Forrest can really not catch a break in this whole movie because next scene, he cannot attend public school due to his IQ being 5 points below
public school, by the way,
the required amount. However, Mrs. Gump is willing to do whatever it takes to give Forrest the same opportunities as everybody else. Oh my God! We are now with Elvis, where he steals Forrest's entire flow. Forrest is getting bullied on the school bus, and we meet Jenny, who will eventually become the absolute worst character in the whole movie. We get this montage of friendship, and apparently a rock to the Chrome Dome gets Forrest's legs up and at him. This motherfucker's moving like the Flash too, by the way. In the meantime, we are now in high school, where the same thing is happening. You'll realize throughout this whole movie, the same thing goes down in different parts of Forrest's life. Forrest runs all the way into college and sees Jenny getting down and dirty with this random dude in her car. Forrest is not messing with that, and later that night, we cut to Forrest in the Oval Office after he made the All-American football team, where my brethren chugs down 15 Dr. Peppers, graduates, and now we're in the Army, where you probably could have guessed it, the same thing is happening to Forrest. We meet Bubba, we see Jenny on the pages of a certain magazine, and eventually she tells Forrest to fuck off. Over in Vietnam, Bubba and Forrest meet Lieutenant Dan, decide to go into the shrimping business together, and Forrest is getting ghosted by Jenny via letter. This is when Forrest decides to save his entire platoon by running each of them out one by one. Everyone but Bubba. No! Forrest gets awarded the Medal of Honor. Jenny and Forrest reunite at the Capitol, and we learn what she's been up to all this time. Plus, Jenny once again tells Forrest to fuck off. Forrest becomes a ping pong master. Lieutenant Dan is not happy about it, and the New Year's gets wicked as Forrest Gump causes all sorts of national events like Watergate and eventually is discharged from the military. This is when he keeps his promise to Bubba by buying a shrimping boat with all that ping pong money. Over with Jenny, it's getting tragic as per usual, and Lieutenant Dan shows up to be Forrest's first mate. After some trying times of catching a whole lot of nothing, Bubba Gump Shrimp becomes a household name. Mama Gump dies, Forrest becomes a gajillionaire, and Jenny shows back up after all this time.
Ooh, I'll be damned.
Forrest then asks Jenny why she doesn't love him, and Jenny says that Forrest doesn't want to marry her. And that motherfucker was right on the money, considering later that night, the business got done, and the next morning, Jenny hit the jets. This causes Forrest to start running around the United States of America, gaining more fame, which, by the way, there is no way these people sitting on the bench with Forrest wouldn't recognize him immediately after this point. He was all over the magazines. Forrest gets a letter from Jenny wanting to meet up at her apartment. This is when we learn that Jenny has a son. And so does Forrest. We also learn that Jenny is very sick. So she and Forrest get married out of what I can only assume is pity. And then she kicks the bucket. The movie ends with Forrest deserving a whole lot better from a whole lot of people. But hey, at least he's got a son who loves him.
Yeah, no, she is definitely the worst person in this whole movie.
Overall, never be afraid to speak out and give your true opinions on movies because it's very easy to follow the herd and say you like things when you really don't. I'm looking at you, superhero fans. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments which love.
Anyways, go check out his channel. I still think Forrest Gump is a good movie though, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Are these overrated movies in your opinion? I am going to edit this video, lay down, watch a TV show or something. Oh, speaking of TV show, I recently just finished The Punisher, both seasons. A very good show too, in my opinion. Y'all should watch The Punisher. Oh, by the way, I know I was supposed to upload the EDP documentary part 2, but I actually refused to look at the video and edit it. I actually refuse to even watch it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so disgusted. I just don't want to watch it. I don't even want to edit it, so I'm not, there's no more of that, no more. So yeah, I apologize for anyone who was anticipating part 2. It's not happening at all. Cry about it. It's been real. It's been fun. How long have I been recording? 37 minutes. I love you so much.